How are you guys doing financially?
Alaska is doing fine, but we base our budget on that price of a barrel of oil. And of course, this summer when it was 140, some of the lawmakers wanted to go crazy in spending. And we kept preaching the nope, now is the time to be prudent and invest wisely. Let's forward fund education. Let's save for that rainy day. The energy rebate checks that went out recently to help people pay their energy costs, because it makes no sense. Here, we own the energy resources, yet we are paying more for gasoline up here than any other state.
Why?
And we refine it up here. It makes no sense. So taking, again, a share of the people's money, it's their money, returning that to them so that they can pay their energy costs through this cold winter that's coming too, makes perfect sense. And by the way, in some of our communities, people, they spend more on their heating oil bill than they do on their mortgages every month.
But here in this state, you would think that you'd have like a
You
better
would think
deal. I
so.
would think that this would be sort of the best place to buy
Well,
energy.
and we're working on that. And our Attorney General is investigating right now why, for instance, the price of gasoline is still higher than any other state. And yet, again, it's developed here, it's refined, it doesn't have that huge transportation cost going to some Chicago hub perhaps and then transported back to Alaska. It's right here. So there's
something funny about that.
yeah, there is.
There's something very funny about that.
Yeah, yeah. And so anyway, the cost of living is high up here, but it makes no sense that the cost of energy is as high as it is up here. We have the resources. And of course, we've only spoken of the conventional non-renewable sources of energy, our oil and gas that we're talking about. And right now, of course, we've got the billions of barrels of oil still underground. We've got the hundreds of trillions of cubic feet of natural gas, clean natural gas, offshore and on. And with our natural gas pipeline that's getting underway and the development of our natural gas resources, that's one area where the environmentalists and the pro-development crowd, we do get together on that one, because natural gas, of course, it's clean, it's green, there's no argument there that we need to tap into that and not be importing natural gas, not when we're so rich with that source also.
But it's interesting how this is also so much linked to national security,
Sure
to cost of living, to being comfortable or uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There is that inherent link between energy and security, financial and physical security also. And that's something that I sure tried to talk a lot about on the campaign trail also, to let Americans know what we can do to meet America's great energy challenges right now. The domestic solutions are here. And again, it's not just the conventional sources of energy that we are so rich in, but when you consider potential for the clean coal technology, here, India and China, they're so reliant on some of these sources of energy where the development of their own sources are not as environmentally friendly as the development that would take place if it were all within our control, and then we could export our technology and our sources of energy to those growing countries. It just makes sense that we get that message out there and that more Americans can support the developments that we have in mind up here in Alaska. So oil, gas, coal, and of course other states across the Union, so rich in coal especially. There's more coal in our free country than there is oil in all of Saudi Arabia. For more Americans to start understanding that we have the domestic solutions here.